What's up VR gamers, my name is Josh13 and this is my review about Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. You play as a droid repairman who just happened to crash on a planet Batuu, where you have to fight a Civilian death gang and the First Order. You will encounter famous Star Wars characters and help them with their mission to support the rebels. It's a linear adventure shooter game where you encounter some Star Wars characters. You have a set of locations you can visit. After you clear the location, there are some side missions you can do, like finding small droids or droid parts for the workshop where you can buy better gear. Also, there's a Jedi temple where you can practice the Force. This is really fun to do, so you just don't play as a droid repairman in this game. If you like this video, you can always like and subscribe, and thank you for watching the video until the end. Even if I watched all the Star Wars movies, I'm not the biggest fan. I do like Star Wars way more than Star Trek, because you can't beat lightsabers. I went in with an open mind and secretly started to really enjoy myself. It's the first game I finished and reviewed on a PlayStation VR2, so this might play a part. You play with the new Sense controllers, with thumbsticks. Left works for movement and right works for the snap or smooth turning. The right thumbstick also works for teleporting by pulling the thumbstick back and releasing it will follow into teleporting. The action button works for the jetpack. You will unlock this quite quickly into the game. The upper action button will make you go up, while the lower action buttons will make you go lower or crouch. You use L1 and R1 to grip and L2 and R2 to shoot, with the guns located at your hips. Something we're going to see a lot in future VR games. Also, you have a multi-tool that's located on your hip that changes functions by moving the thumbsticks with the hand you're holding it. It can change into torch, a bit driver and electricity. Note, while holding the multi-tool you cannot move. On your chest you have your inventory, which you can fill with droids, consumables and collectibles, which you can expand with L2 and R2. The game works best standing up. It definitely sounds like a Star Wars game to me. With sounds of a lightsaber when you swing it around, makes me want to believe the Force is actually out there. And there's also a blaster that sounds like they should, and one thing Star Wars is always good at is their sound. Of all the PlayStation VR2 games I've played, this is not the best looking one. The explosions look like they were copied and pasted from the first Star Wars movies from the 1999. What's a real miss in VR? I found that the game is a bit flat looking, gazing outside the map's world made it even worse. I would give this game a 7 out of 10. While it does look and feel like a Star Wars game, I'm not head over heels. I wish there were more lightsaber parts even if it would not fit the story. It would have been cool if they teased you with the Force in the game. Droid repairman going Jedi. Also, there weren't many different types of blasters in the game. What's a real shame. What I also would have loved to see is that you could fly a spaceship in the game for one of the missions. I found that the inventory did not work really well in my gameplay. You will need to hold it in front of your pouch and wait a bit before you can release it. Thank you for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you haven't, and thank you for gamers willing to do so.